was taken away from her son, her baby, who was only 2.
It's been 15 years since the brutal murder of Joni Andre, and 15 years for Jayda Andre to finally break the silence and open up on what happened to her older sister.
Good morning, Jayda. Do you promise to tell your truth to the commissioners in a good way today? Great, thank you.
Jayda is testifying at the MMIWG hearings in Yellowknife today. She is sharing good memories.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's the most outgoing, lively girl.
And painful truths.
I forgot to see her take her last breath. I never got to tell her how much I loved her.
Joni Andre was beaten, stabbed, and left for dead by her husband in the small NWT community of Fort McPherson. Phone service was down at the time, and Joni was alone for an hour before anyone came. Jayda told commissioners how her murderer was in and out of courts and had a violent past.
I remember someone called and said that she was really beaten up, and
I do not think
inquiry staff read out the sentence to a full room of supporters.
He asks the now convicted offender to stand and says, in my view, in all the circumstances of this case and having given the matter much anxious consideration, the appropriate sentence for what you have done is 8 years in jail. After crediting the remand time of 3 years, I sentence you today to serve 5 years in jail.
Like other families have told the inquiry, Jayda says many people are related, making for a conflict of interest with counselors in the community.
yeah, you know, like, there's nothing that could be done now, and it's been 15 years since it happened, but for me, I feel like the justice system failed. And yes, like somebody who has such a big criminal record, like a past, that, you know, could get away with something so easily. It's like I think he served 3 years in jail before court, and then it was 5 years after, so.
For Jayda, she says the court system has failed Indigenous people. She lost her brother after he was struck by a vehicle and died from injuries.
Maybe things would have been different, like maybe we all could have got help sooner. But do you think with trauma that bad, it should be there right from the beginning?
So far, there are 21 people that have shared their truths in Yellowknife in public hearings, private hearings, and with statement gatherers. Jayda's voice is one of them.
Well, you know, now that it's over, I feel like I should have said more because stuff is coming back to me now, but I feel so much like lighter. Like, you know, a lot of stuff opened up and a lot of good memories came back in.
Charlotte Mort Jacobs, APTN National News, Yellowknife.